Hi everyone, and welcome back to SmartCAD Studio. Today we're going to be going over basic blocks, how to edit them, and also how to make a few blocks of your own, such as doors, windows, and tables as well. So first we're going to start off by making our door. So I'm just going to go ahead and begin drawing like the door opening part. So just make a line. And then I also use a circle as well to create kind of the arc of the door as it opens. Then I create the little side door frames. We're creating a door in plan view, so we're going to create the little side door frames and trim all the edges, make sure everything is clean. And there you go. That gives us our door. So now that our door is complete, we're going to go ahead and select all of the parts of the door and then type in block, which is going to bring up a little screen. And we're going to go ahead and name our block. So I'm going to go ahead and name it single door. We're going to make sure we pick a point. Usually you want to pick a point at the edge of your block. So here I'm just going to choose it in the corner of the door frame. And there's nothing really else that we need to click. We'll keep all of these the same. And then we're going to go ahead and make sure we click Open in Block Editor. And that is going to go ahead and bring us to the editor. So say you have multiple doors in your plan, you could go ahead and change all of those doors just to one door just by editing, going to the block editor. It edits all the doors. This is also the place where you can make dynamic blocks, but we'll get more into that later. So let's go ahead and close out of this and bring us back into the main screen. So we're going to go ahead and close, save the changes to our door, and bam, there you go. So now you can see that our door is in one single entity. And you could copy it easily, you can modify it very easily. Blocks are very useful, they stay saved within your file, so very simple to use. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how you can open it in the block editor. So you just right click it and click open block editor, and it's going to bring you to the block editor where you could go ahead and edit your blocks. So here I'm just going to add little X marks in the frames just to show you an example of how it changes the block and how it changes multiple blocks. So here is the little X's, and when we save and close it, you can see that now the little X's are within our door. So now I want to show you where you can see where your blocks are. So we're going to go to the Insert tab, and then we're going to go over to Insert. And when you click the down button, you can see all of your blocks will come up right there. So if you need them later, you don't always have to have them on screen. If you delete them all, that's where you can get the blocks back. So next, I'm going to show you guys how we make a double panel window in plan view. Very simple, and we're going to go ahead and do the same thing as we did with the door and make another block. So just to show you, and then next we will be doing the table. So now that our window's done, we're going to do the same thing as we did with the door. We're going to make sure to select everything, and then we're going to go ahead and type in block, which is going to bring us to the pop-up screen where we can type in the name of our item. So I'm going to call it the double pane window. You don't have to pick a point. I mean, usually it's good to pick a point to move your item around, but this time I'm not going to pick a point just to show you. So here I opened it in block editor, brings us to a block editor screen. Go ahead and close out of it, and bam, there you go. There is our window. So now you could see in our insert tab, you could see that now we have the window and the door. So now we're going ahead and move on to making a table. So we're going ahead and just make a circle. I'm just going to make a circle table. So just make a big circle, and then I'm going to create a little circle chair on the outside of the circle table. And Then I'm going to go ahead and use the polar array tool to array the chairs around our circle table to make life easier. So very simple, very easy. And then we're going to go ahead and do the same process as we did with our other blocks. So we're going to select all of our items. We're going to type in block. It's going to open up our little page. Go ahead and name your item. So table, let's make sure to pick our point this time. Go pick our point and just go pick the center of the circle. And we're going to go ahead, click OK. We opened it in Block Editor and we can close out of that. We don't want to edit it and bam, there we go. And now you can see all of our blocks and our little insert. So if you delete them off your screen, you can always just find them again in the insert tab. Very simple, very easy. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and I'll be seeing you guys next week.